The arrival of the US MV-22 Ospreys in Luzon has become one of the most discussed developments in the Philippines' defense and diplomatic landscape. The move not only symbolizes the deepening alliance between the Philippines and the United States, but also reflects a broader regional strategy aimed at ensuring peace, stability, and mutual preparedness in the Indo-Pacific region. Far from being an act of provocation, this deployment highlights cooperation, trust, and shared goals between two longtime allies who have weathered both historical challenges and modern geopolitical shifts. The MV-22 Osprey, known for its unique tiltrotor design that combines the vertical lift capability of a helicopter with the speed and range of a fixed-wing aircraft, represents cutting-edge military technology. Its arrival in Luzon demonstrates that the Philippines is becoming an increasingly critical partner in the strategic framework of the Pacific. The Osprey's versatility allows it to carry troops, deliver supplies, and conduct rescue missions in challenging terrains, making it an essential asset for humanitarian assistance, disaster response, and defense cooperation. The Philippines, being an archipelago prone to natural disasters, stands to benefit immensely from this technology, not just for military purposes but for rapid humanitarian response as well. The US and the Philippines have a long-standing relationship that dates back over a century, evolving from colonial ties to one of the most enduring security partnerships in Asia. Under the Mutual Defense Treaty of 1951, both nations pledged to come to each other's aid in the event of external aggression. Over time, that alliance has expanded to include joint exercises, intelligence sharing, counterterrorism, training, and humanitarian missions. The arrival of the MV-22 Ospreys reinforces that alliance, signaling a new phase of modernization and cooperation between the two forces. It shows that both sides are adapting to modern security challenges, while maintaining a shared vision for regional stability. For the Philippines, this deployment is a clear indication that it is not alone in safeguarding its sovereignty and maritime interests. Given the rising tensions in the South China Sea, where multiple nations have overlapping territorial claims, such partnerships strengthen deterrence and ensure the capability to respond swiftly to any unforeseen situations. However, it is important to emphasize that the arrival of these aircraft should not be seen as an act of aggression or provocation toward any other country. Rather, it reflects the Philippines' proactive approach in enhancing its defense capabilities through collaboration, training, and shared resources with trusted partners. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Osprey's deployment is its potential contribution to non-combat missions. The Philippines, being frequently hit by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, can greatly benefit from the Osprey's ability to access remote areas quickly. The aircraft can deliver food, medical aid, and emergency supplies to islands that are otherwise difficult to reach during disasters. In past collaborations, U.S. forces have provided critical assistance to the Philippines during humanitarian crises, most notably during Typhoon Haiyan Yolanda in 2013, when American aircraft and personnel played a vital role in rescue and relief efforts. The Osprey's presence further strengthens this humanitarian partnership, making disaster response more effective and timely. Another positive dimension of this development lies in training and knowledge exchange. Filipino pilots, engineers, and defense personnel can learn from the U.S. military's experience in operating and maintaining high-tech aircraft like the MV-20. Joint drills, simulation, exercises, and maintenance workshops not only improve technical skills, but also build camaraderie and trust between the two forces. This transfer of expertise contributes to the Philippines' long-term goal of modernizing its armed forces under the AFP modernization program. It allows the nation to become more self-reliant, competent, and technologically advanced in safeguarding its national interests. From an economic and social perspective, such deployments often bring indirect benefits to local communities. The presence of allied forces in the region often leads to infrastructure improvements, logistics development, and local employment opportunities. Communities near bases or training sites can benefit from economic activity, improved facilities, and community outreach programs conducted by both Philippine and U.S. military personnel. This interaction fosters goodwill, people-to-people engagement, and mutual respect between citizens and visiting personnel. The symbolic value of this event also cannot be overlooked. The arrival of advanced U.S. aircraft in Luzon sends a message of reassurance, not only to the Filipino people, but to the broader region that the Philippines remains a vital partner in upholding freedom of navigation, international law, and peace in Asia. It highlights a future-oriented partnership built on mutual respect, transparency, and shared democratic values. For smaller nations in the region, this cooperation sets an example that strength and security can be achieved through alliances, not isolation. Technologically, the MV-22 Osprey represents a leap forward in operational efficiency. Its ability to take off and land vertically while achieving the range and speed of a conventional aircraft provides the kind of flexibility that modern operations demand. In the Philippine context, our islands are separated by wide stretches of ocean. Such versatility is invaluable. It allows for a quick troop deployment, supply delivery, or evacuation in emergencies. It also enhances the country's ability to respond to maritime incidents or support patrol missions in coordination with other allied assets. The Osprey's unique features symbolize innovation, adaptability, and readiness, qualities that resonate with the Philippines' growing defense aspirations. Furthermore, the timing of this development is significant. As the Indo-Pacific region undergoes major strategic shifts, nations are increasingly focused on building partnerships to maintain a balance of power and prevent conflicts. The Philippines, located at the crossroads of major sea lanes, plays an essential role in ensuring freedom of navigation and regional security. The Osprey deployment underlines the trust and commitment between Manila and Washington to preserve peace and uphold international norms in this dynamic environment. It's a move rooted in foresight and mutual benefit, not confrontation. It's also worth noting the public reaction to this event. While some may initially express surprise or curiosity about the presence of foreign military aircraft, many Filipinos view the development positively as an opportunity for learning, growth, and enhanced national defense. Over the years, Filipinos have shown strong support for the alliance, particularly when it results in tangible improvements in safety, disaster response, and military capability. The visible presence of U.S. forces conducting training or joint missions often reassures communities that their country is not standing alone in the face of global challenges. From a broader geopolitical viewpoint, the Osprey's presence reflects the continued importance of cooperation among like-minded nations. As emerging challenges such as climate change, transnational crime, and territorial disputes grow more complex, no single nation can handle them alone. Multinational collaboration rooted in shared trust and interoperability is essential. The Philippines and the U.S. have consistently demonstrated that their partnership extends beyond the defense. It encompasses humanitarian work, capacity building, and support for a rules-based international order. The Osprey deployment is thus both a strategic and humanitarian symbol of unity. Equally important is the transparency with which such activities are conducted. Joint operations and deployments are always coordinated with Philippine authorities under agreed frameworks, like the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, and the Visiting Forces Agreement, VIA. These arrangements ensure that all actions respect Philippine sovereignty, while allowing the country to benefit from allied support and technology sharing. The Osprey's deployment, therefore, is a lawful, mutually agreed initiative that strengthens, not undermines, the Philippines' autonomy and strategic position. For the United States, the decision to bring Ospreys to Luzon reaffirms its commitment to regional allies. It demonstrates Washington's confidence in the Philippines as a reliable partner and underscores the value of the archipelago's location in ensuring a stable The collaboration also provides American forces with experience operating in tropical, archipelagic environments, something highly relevant for future humanitarian or defense missions. Thus, the cooperation is genuinely reciprocal, benefiting both nations in practical and strategic ways. In addition, this development serves as an inspiration to the next generation of Filipinos interested in aviation, engineering, and defense technology. Seeing advanced aircraft like the MV-22 Osprey up close can ignite curiosity and passion for innovation, leading to a stronger national interest in science, technology, and defense research. It shows that the Philippines can aspire to operate on par with technologically advanced nations through training, cooperation, and education. Ultimate. The arrival of the US MV-22 Ospreys in Luzon should be viewed as a milestone in the ever-evolving story of Philippine-American partnership. It highlights progress, mutual respect, and a shared vision for a peaceful and resilient future. It is a symbol of trust built through decades of cooperation, one that balances preparedness with peace and strength with compassion. The Ospreys do not merely represent machines of defense. They embody a bridge of friendship between two nations bound by common ideals and a shared commitment to protect lives, preserve peace, and promote prosperity across the Indo-Pacific. As the sun sets over Luzon and the silhouettes of the Ospreys fade into the horizon, they leave behind not fear, but hope for a future where cooperation replaces conflict, where alliances safeguard rather than threaten, and where nations big and small work together to face the challenges of a changing world. The Philippines' partnership with the United States, strengthened through this historic moment, stands as a beacon of how unity, readiness, and shared purpose can truly make a difference in ensuring peace and stability for generations to come.